I'm so sorry. Okay, now it looks like I'm streaming on the tubes of you. Okay. Okay. So real quick. And thank y'all so much for everybody that's followed so far. I appreciate y'all. Carolina Queen, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate that. And also, if y'all could find it in your heart to maybe light up my gift gallery a little bit. Help a lady out. No, but no, seriously, please, if you find it in your heart to light up an item in my gift gallery, that would be amazing. But yes, okay, so let me start over. For those that don't know me, my name is, no, because smart women make bad decisions. Look, y'all, it could happen to anybody. Listen, I'm Lavender Echoes, okay? I call myself the woman felons hope you never meet. I was a USAF veteran. I am a USAF veteran. After I got out of the military, I went into corrections. I was a regular turnkey officer for the first 2 years of my career. And then my warden thought it would be a cool idea to give me a promotion to what was called the Fusion Center, which is intelligence. And what that job entailed was stopping crime from happening inside my unit, between other units in the state, and then the stuff that would spill out into the community. And so I would work with local, county, state, and federal law enforcement agencies to include the FBI and Homeland Security, because I know, sounds weird, Homeland Security, like, what are you doing? Because shit happens, okay? And I was doing that for a few years, but while I was doing that, hey, Sebastian, while I was doing that stuff, I noticed that a lot of the drug trafficking crimes that I was stopping involved women that had no prior criminal history. And these ladies are going to jail, okay? And I think one of the worst things I ever saw was a woman lose her baby at the prison, okay? Because the father of her child convinced her that it would be safe to bring drugs into the prison inside the baby's diaper. The baby was like 10 months old. She did it. We were like waiting for this thing to happen for a few weeks. And we're like, no way. She's not going to do it. She showed up, okay? State police came and got her. And they were kind enough to let her hold the baby while CPS came to get the baby. And I will never, ever, ever forget that baby screams, okay? That was probably one of the worst things I ever saw, because that baby had no idea what was going on. He was just along for the ride, okay? And so, years after I started that job, I promoted into internal affairs, and there I saw women like all over the state, because before I was just mainly dealing with my prison. Now I'm seeing stuff happening everywhere. And I'm seeing professional women lose their jobs, lose their marriages, lose their reputation, all this stuff. And a lot of it was happening because they care. These women aren't stupid women. These aren't like what people would call hood rats or trailer trash. Okay, this isn't what's happening. You got nurses, teachers, doctors. I think like the highest paid person I ever saw ruined her life was a therapist. She had a PhD. So she went through all of that stuff. Restless Streamer, thank you so much for the money gun. She went through all that stuff. Restless, oh, honey, thank you so much. She went through all of that. Babe, thank you. Oh my God. But yeah, she went through all of that education and training and lost it all. She and her husband, she was making $85,000 a year. Her husband was a regional manager for Walmart and was making like $200,000 a year. So $285,000 a year. She just, for a dude in prison who couldn't do anything for her. These women are getting manipulated, okay? So after seeing a bunch of that stuff, and now I am no longer in that profession. I am here on TikTok twice a day, and the tubes of you, okay? Hey, y'all. Trying to explain to women why it's just best to ditch that man when he goes to jail, okay? It's safer for everybody, okay? And also just please don't get involved with felons. And I know there's a lot of women that are like, well, what if I'm already with him? What if I was with him when he got locked down? And I'm gonna tell you right now, if that shit happened, if y'all are in a committed relationship and then he does something to go to prison, he just told you how he feels about the relationship, right? I mean, that's my understanding of it. Kelsey, thank you so much. He just told you. And if you have kids, that's even worse. If you got babies together, he didn't care about himself. He didn't care about you. He didn't care about those babies. Ditch him, please. please ditch them, okay? Let's see. Somebody, I hear you, sis. Can I share my story? Listen, I will open up the panel when we get this rose goal completed. Right now we're at 36 of 1,000. But yeah, when we get those 1,000 roses, I will open the panel up for discussion. And I see some what is that? Somebody called me masculine. I don't know. Strong women need soft men. Yeah, gross. Get your weird. It's a troll. Okay. That's just weird. How am I masculine? I'm like the least masculine woman. I mean, whatever. I've got a deep voice. But I look like extra cute and cuddly today. God damn it. I'm fucking soft. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. You're angry after seeing the repost. Girl, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, okay. So, yes, I was alerted, I think yesterday, but I saw it this morning of a woman. Now, I usually get them in the comment section or, you know, in here, and they might jump stupid on me. I'll vibe. Thank you so much. But this woman decided to make a video, and it was pretty foul. But I could tell when looking at it that she was hurt. It was jacked up. I mean, I don't know why she brought my race into it or anything, but yeah. Aren't fusion centers? Whoa. Yeah, I'll play it for y'all. Aren't fusion centers also used for gang stalking within law enforcement? Yes, Sober Panda, and I worked with them too. Yes, I forgot to mention that. Yes, so fusion centers, we all work together, okay? So, yeah, that's what I meant by, like, you know, local, county, state law enforcement. Yeah, like, they all have fusion centers, or at least where I was located. And no, I'm not about to tell y'all where I was located. But, yeah, what's a fusion center? It's basically like an intelligence section of a law enforcement agency that detects and stops crime from happening. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the rest of my credentials. Okay. Again, for those that don't know me, because I try not to, I'll be going on forever. But when I went to internal affairs, okay, I also was trained on how to do CVSA exams, which is computerized voice stress analyzer. And what it does is detects lies from people, because human beings, well, first of all, human beings are actually truthful beings. Even your lying ass ex-husband is a truthful being. When people lie, okay, actually, human beings make the frequency FM in our voices, okay? But when we lie, that frequency like decreases. It's weird, okay? And so this machine, which I don't know what kind of witchcraft and whatever, but it works, and it detects the loss of FM. Y'all want to battle today? I don't know if I want to do this. Y'all want to battle? I need to. My creative manager told me I got to. I think I might. Should we battle, Mandy? I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for your call. But my creative manager told me, my creative manager told me I got to. I got to do it. But anyway, so, battle a pick me or a hater? Nah. I like friendly battles. Anyway, so CVSA, I did like a bunch of those, okay? I've interviewed like hundreds, like close to 1,000 inmates. And then that doesn't even include like staff members and other folks, okay, that were involved in the prison. And I've conducted like thousands of lie detector tests, okay? So I have a lot of experience in dealing with bullshit. And also because of how I was able to get confessions without like screaming and yelling at people, and people, I was getting confessions that people did not believe I would be able to get. Like the craziest one I ever got was a staff on staff grape, or essay. It was an essay, not like a full on, penetration grape. But what happened was this dude like could have unalived this woman in a guard tower at a prison. And everybody was like, there's no way he's going to confess. There's no cameras. There's nothing. And I got the dude to confess. And he actually thanked me after confessing. It was fucking weird. but that's just how I worked. And because of that, my director at the Department of Corrections was like, hey, we think you, Lavender, should go to this FBI course for crisis negotiation. So I went. So I'm also a FBI trained crisis negotiator. Okay. And probably one of the most important things I ever did was be a victim advocate for SA cases. So I have extensive hours on how to talk to and be a first responder for great victims. Okay. And I also help to teach seasoned officers how to deal with those types of cases. Yeah, that was probably one of the most important things I ever did. But yeah, now I'm retired and I talk to women twice a day to explain why exactly. Like, I give y'all the inside of the insider information that people aren't going to tell you. Because again, the most people that did the jobs that I've done in the prison system are dudes, and dudes do not give a shit about women and what happens to them. Okay. So I'm here filling a void. Okay. And I hope to, I just hope to make sure that I can reach as many people as possible to protect women from manipulative, dangerous, abusive dudes in prison. Okay. So that's what I do. All right. Which I try not to explain like way too much because it takes time. And I apologize for that. But thank you for rocking with me while I do this. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. This whole topic is about how felons target strong women. And I understand a lot of people do not get what I'm talking about, but hopefully by the end of this, you will understand. But first, please like the live, please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, it will open up the panel for discussion. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. And let me shout out the top viewers real quick before I move on. Restless Dreamer is in the #1 spot. Mandy's #2. Carolina Queen is #3. Pieces of Brie is #4. And Caitlin is #5. Thank you so much, everybody that's contributing. Okay. So the types of women felons target. Okay. I want to get one thing straight. Okay. The women that felons target are not weak. Okay. They're not desperate. And they're definitely not stupid. Okay. None of that stuff is true. But that's what a lot of people think about them. These women, or the women these men go after, are often the strongest women in the room. Okay? They're the caregivers and the professionals and the ones who wear their hearts on their sleeve. Okay? And they believe in helping people become better. So there's this lie that people like to tell, okay, that only lonely, broken women send money to men in prison. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Okay, because what these men are really drawn to is energy, stability, kindness, access. Okay, they look for women with power, not just financial power, but emotional power. The kind of woman who makes things happen, the kind who keeps her word. Okay, and here's the real gut punch. Most of these women, they're not strangers, like a lot of people think. They're not random pen pals. They're women these men already know. Women they went to school with. Women they've dated. Wives they've left behind. Okay? Girlfriends who'd swore they'd wait. Okay? They already know how to pull her heartstrings. Because they've helped tie them in the first place. When people think of women who get caught up with inmates, they picture desperation. But I see something else. I see women who care too deeply, who believe in second chances, who think love and loyalty can fix a man who's been broken by the system or by life itself. Okay? And that's what makes them such easy targets. Not their weakness, but their empathy. These dudes study women like textbooks. They learn your patterns, your softness, your love languages. Okay? They know how to sound just broken enough for you to want to heal them. Okay? And just hopeful enough to make you believe you can. That's the manipulation. It's not about falling for a con. It's about being emotionally conditioned to think your compassion makes you safe. But to a manipulator, your compassion is a jackpot. I'm not here to shame women ever, okay? I'm here to pull back the curtain, okay? Because the most dangerous part of this isn't the crime. It's the conditioning. It's how these men make strong women doubt their own judgment. So no, it's not desperate women being scammed. It's nurses, teachers, and businesswomen, single mothers, survivors. Women who fought their way through hell and still have enough heart left to believe someone deserves redemption. But that's the truth these men count on. They know you care. They know you give. And they know once they've got your heart, your money, your loyalty, your peace, they've got everything they need. So this morning, I'm going to show you exactly how they do it and exactly what kind of woman they go after, because knowledge is power and awareness is protection. Okay? That is what I'm here to do. That is why I come on here twice a day, every day. All right? So I want to know, put a wave. Put a wave in emoji if this is your first time in my live. I want to see how many new people we have in here. Put a wave in emoji. I'll do it with this hand. I need to unmirror this because I'm not showing y'all nothing. Yeah, put a waving emoji if this is your first time. Okay, I see some newcomers. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. All right. Now do me a favor, y'all. Type the word safe if you want women protected from manipulation. Just type in the word safe if you want women protected from manipulation. I'm seeing some safes. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Spreading awareness, because not a lot of people have seen the inside of the insider stuff. I have, and I'm sharing it with y'all because I'm tired of seeing women and children getting hurt. Okay? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the categories of women that these dudes target. The first one I want to talk about is the caregiver. Okay? What are the caregiver's traits? She is empathetic. She's nurturing. She wears her heart on her sleeve. Okay? Why is she targeted though? She's seen as somebody that's going to show up emotionally, financially, and even legally. She's going to do all that stuff. She's going to, come running at the drop of a hat at every emergency because she doesn't want to see anybody in a bad way. Okay? But let's bust a myth real quick. Okay? Again, this woman is not desperate. All right? The stuff that she's doing is because she's a strong, loving woman who believes in helping others. That is not desperation. Okay? And I want to know from y'all in the chat, do y'all know anybody who's always trying to fix broken men? Any of you know that person? That's always trying to be Barbara the Builder or Fix It Felicia? Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing. You probably weren't even desperate. You know what I'm saying? Now here's something I want to ask you. If you heard some guy saying, nobody believes in me but you, would you fix him or would you walk off? Just put it in there. Fix or flee. If a dude comes up to you saying, nobody believes in me but you. See, I'm seeing some fix and I'm seeing some walks. Yeah, I'm seeing some fixes and I'm seeing some walks. I'm going to tell you this right now, real quick. Please like the live, share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, which will open up the panel for discussion, then please help me out. All right, let's get that live goal completed. We're more than half of the way there. Also, don't forget to get your daily heartbeat and please subscribe. Listen. Oh, and real quick, let me shout out the top viewers. Restless Dreamer is number 1. Mandy's number 2. Carolina Queen is number 3. Pieces of Brie is number 4. And Caitlin is number 5. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. I just got dinged. I don't even know how I got dinged. What? No, I didn't. Hold on a second. I gotta appeal some thing. I don't know what this thing is doing. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I didn't even try to tell y'all to take anything out of the TikTok. Or I was telling y'all to buy something from the TikTok shop. I don't know. I was trying to say I was trying to redirect y'all. I don't know. Try to make purchases. Anyway. Alright. So for the ladies in here that said that you would try to fix them, I want y'all to think about something. I want you to think about stranger danger. Somebody's doing something, could be, but I want y'all to think about stranger danger, okay? When we're teaching children about stranger danger, you know how like one of the scenarios is like some grown up with a lost puppy at the park and they're trying to ask kids for help. One of the things we do is tell children not to ask or not to listen to adults asking for help. Because, sorry y'all, my voice, adults will never ask a child for help. Because what can a child do? Right? What are they supposed to do? Nothing. Okay. Now, I am in no way, shape, or form trying to compare women to children. Okay? I really want y'all to understand I'm not doing that. But what I am about to tell you is that the way the patriarchy works, men are conditioned to feel shame for asking women for assistance. Okay? Seriously. They are made fun of by their male friends and family members. Okay? This stuff is in our media. It's in our music. Okay? They don't want to ask women for help. Hell, they barely want to ask for directions. Okay? So if a man is asking a woman for help, sorry y'all. If a man is asking a woman for help, run. Okay? Because why isn't he asking a man to help him fix something? Okay? That's the thing that I want y'all to understand. They typically do not ask us for stuff. They don't ask for help from us, okay? So that is talking about the caregiver. And again, her traits are empathetic, nurturing, and she wears her heart on her sleeve. Good Lord. Mandy, did you see what happened to my viewership? What the hell? It's glitching. Okay, something's happening. Something's happening. All right. Let me talk about the top viewers real quick. Restless Streamer's number 1. Mandy's number 2. Carolina Queen is number 3. Bree is number 4. And Kit Kat is number 5. All right. All right. The next one I want to talk about, the next woman that gets targeted is the lonely heart. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, so here's the lonely heart. What are her traits? She's recently divorced, widowed, or isolated. Now, this is wild, okay? Why is she targeted, though? She's targeted because she craves attention and may overlook red flags, all right? A dude in prison is a walking red flag, all right? But if you've gone through something, like if you've recently lost a person in your life, then you might excuse some things that you see. Same thing if you're widowed. You might have been married to the love of your life. You might be used to taking care of somebody, and now there's nobody there. Okay? That might do something to you. And if you're isolated because you just have, for whatever, there could be a whole host of reasons why a woman is isolated. But she might look for love in somebody that isn't going anywhere. And prison is just like that, okay? But I want to talk about something, y'all. Her loneliness does not equal weakness. Anybody can be vulnerable at the wrong moment. It could happen to any of us at any time. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're somebody in the chat that's saying that would never happen to me, you better watch out. Okay? Watch out. Because that is the kind of person they're looking for. All right? So I want to know in the chat, has loneliness ever made you ignore a red flag? Yes or no? And I'm going to be the first person to hold my hand up. Loneliness has made me ignore red flags. It happens. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Yeah. Yep. It's really messed up, but it does happen, unfortunately. And they know this. The felons know it. Okay? All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Let me talk about the top viewers before I move on to the next topic or subject or section, whatever. I'm sorry. Rest of streamers number 1, Mandy's number 2, Carolina Queen is number 3, Kill It Bree is number 4, and Kit Kat is number 5. Thank y'all so much. All right. Where's my cup? Oh, my cup is right here. I have to. My voice is going to be messed up. All right. So the next woman I want to talk about is the financial provider. Okay? Financial provider. What are her traits? This woman has a stable job, income. She's a professional, okay? And sometimes she's even highly successful. Uh-oh. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, which will open up the panel for discussion, then please, if you can. All right. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. All right. Yeah. These are ladies. These could be anybody. These could be doctors, lawyers, nurses, teachers, anybody, a professional, a businesswoman. Okay. It could be anybody. She's targeted. She's targeted because the felons want access to her money, cars, and her housing, and all of her instability. They want, or instability, her stability. He's got instability. She's got stability. That's what he wants. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people think that it's just, poor women. Oh no, it's glitching bad. Shoot. What? Mandy, can you jump in a box real quick? Can you request up? Uh-oh, something bad is happening. And look at what happened to my viewership. Something's wrong this morning. Something happened. Uh-oh. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Uh-oh. You see the drop, Mandy? That's like 100. That's 100 viewer drop.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and I've been, hitting up them engagement rooms the last couple of days. Mm-hmm. But apparently it's just a thing. I don't know if TT has something going on. Some people are saying there's going to be another update. But everyone's having similar problems. The glitching, all of that. I've seen the same thing repeatedly. So.
Well, thank you.
It stinks.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Now somebody's saying people are reporting. Pretty sure. Yeah, it could be that. That's what I've heard when it does the glitching because it's everything is cool on this end. All right, let me get back to it. I'm sorry for the. Yeah. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Okay. So let's do some myth busting. It is not just poor women sending money. Okay. It's teachers, nurses, entrepreneurs, business women, because manipulation cuts across all class lines. Anybody could be a victim of this. Okay. So I want to know from everybody in the chat, if a man asks you for money early on, would you run away or would you help him? Go ahead and put it in the chat and I'll read it off. If a dude is asking you for money early on, would you run away or would you help? Ghosty. Run, flee, Hell no. Run like Forrest Gump. Depends. Run fast, run away. Run fast, learn the hard way. No way I would help. Run, dry begging. Run, flee. Yeah, in the past you would have, Run. I need a provider. That's what I'm saying. Jet plane to another continent. I don't give males money at all. I'm not helping. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies, I'm going to tell you something. Helping a man financially, helping a man does not do anything for your relationship, okay? It's not going to keep him around. It's actually going to make him resent you. He'll take what you have, okay? I'm not even talking about just the felons. I'm just talking about men in general. They will take from you. They sure will. But they're not going to freaking love you for it, okay? Here's what's going to happen. You build the man up. You become Barbara the Builder or a Fix-It Felicia. And he takes everything that you give. And then he levels himself up. And then when he does that, he bounces. My mama told me this. The reason for that is because he doesn't want to look weak. He doesn't want to look less than. And what happens is you being there with him while he was down, you are the last person, you are the last witness to him being a turd. And he can't have witnesses. So you gotta go. You gotta go. Let's see, a random man walked up to me yesterday in the grocery store and asked me to get him an Uber. Yikes. Crazy. I was a lot of these types. When I met my husband, he's a felon. With a new leaf now, we have 3 kids. Well, that's cool for you. But that's not most women's story. Hey, Sonador, thank you so much for all the roses. Men should never approach women for help. Dangerous. Exactly, Bree. Terrible stuff. Don't want to see it. Ladies don't help, okay? Do not help that man, all right? Why didn't he ask his boys for help? Why didn't he ask his daddy? Why didn't he ask his brother? Why is he going to women? Because they know we're empathetic, okay? That's why they do it. Don't fall for it, ladies, please, okay? Now, let's see. Let's talk about, oh yeah, real quick. Let me shout out the top viewers. Rest the Streamer is number 1. Mandy's number 2. Sonador is number 3. Carolina Queen is number 4. And Bree is number 5. And y'all achieved the live goal. Awesome. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and open up the panel in just a moment. We did that right on time before I could even start. Let me go ahead and thank everybody that contributed. Mandy, Sonador, Bree, Restless, Momo, Carolina Queen, Mouthy Girl, Uncomfortable, Kit Kat, Caitlin, Katie Torres, Kelsey, Brittany, The Glam Hub, Sadie, Gina, Miss Katie, user 816, Teacup, or Teapot, I'm sorry, Pink Mystery Box, Michelle, and Danielle. Thank y'all so much for contributing to the live goal, okay? Every coin helps to keep a woman having an orange jumpsuit. I'm so serious. Every coin helps me keep this live afloat so I can keep giving y'all the inside of the insider information. And with that, I'm going to open up the panel for discussion. If you'd like to come up, please do. All right. Let's see. I'm looking at this chat over here. Oh, okay. I just got 2 folks in there. You know what? I wish I could tell like how many people are actually in here right now. What do you mean? No current live streams. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Who wants to come up? Let's see. You're scared? Oh, you don't have to be. Listen. Oh, hold on. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Keeping women out of orange jumpsuits. I'm telling y'all stuff that'll keep you from going to jail. Because a lot of these guys do stuff and end up manipulating women into doing illegal things. Oh, you made a mistake and request. Oh, okay. It's okay. But yeah, you don't have to be scared in here to come up. You don't have to put your camera on. And I don't allow people to be nasty to folks that are on the panel at all. Oh, you don't know how to describe anything correctly? It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to come up. Wait. Let's see. Oh, you made the mistake with a tobacco drop, never got caught though? Yeah, you're really fortunate. That is not something you want to be doing. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for people to come up, I guess I'll go ahead and play this video where this lady was, I guess, upset with me. Okay. Yes, let's see. Let's look at this. Oh no. Here it is, because I think I favorited it. Okay, y'all. So just a little backstory. I made a promotional video yesterday because I always do that for my live streams that I'm about to do. Let's see. What should you do if you worry if you report them they set gang on you? Can you come up and explain that? What was your name? Tabitha, can you... I'm going to invite you up, Tabitha. But please, actually, I can't invite you up. Tabitha, can you request up? Because I need more information than that. You can't? Okay. I'm sorry. I need a lot more information. Well, maybe not a lot more information, but I need more information than what you put in the chat. All right. What should I do if he swears he'll change and he did something so bad that I'm in so much pain? Block him. Block him. It'll never get better, Joanna. It'll never get better, okay? I mean, he has everything. I don't know. Look, he won't change, okay? It won't get better at all. Oh, hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, like, I told like everyone about it, and like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, if I report it, like, everything will change. Like, I don't know, like...
We'll start from the beginning.
Okay, so, like, his mom is, like, bipolar. Like, she's diagnosed, like... And in the beginning of our relationship, like, his mom went insane. And, like, his mom doesn't know how to, like, have a relationship with him. And, like, she competes with me. So, like, that, like, interferes with our, like, relationship and stuff. And so he went to the Navy to get away from her and his whole family. And, like, after that, he completely, like, changed. Like, he went back home and everything, and, like, the flip switch. Like, he's so violent, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's because of his mom. Like...
Okay, well,
yeah,
really, it doesn't... Well, really, it doesn't... Listen, it doesn't matter why he's violent. You don't... That's not your job to try to figure that out. You got to get out of there.
Yeah.
So, do you have some place to go?
Like, my account, like, he's, like, literally everything. Like, he knows where I live, like, he knows, like... I don't know.
So, you guys live together?
No, like, I'm in my, like, family's house, but, like, it's gotten so violent, like, that I can't handle it.
So, you're in your family's house. Do they know about what's happening to you?
I tell them, like, a little bit, like, here and there, when it gets to a point.
Have you ever called the police on him?
No, I was at that point, like, yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Like, I mean, 2 days ago, like, so he just keeps doing things, like, he cheated on me, like, when he was away, right? And, like, every time he saw me, he would secretly cheer at me, but I didn't know this at the time because I went through his phone, like, when he was here and everything.
That's dangerous.
And I found that out recently. Like, I don't know, and then he's blatantly lying in my face, and then he has to hold me down, and then he, like, I'm like literally numb in my neck, like, area, like it's going down my spine. Like, it's like he hit, like, the part in my throat where it's like, I don't know how to explain it.
Did you go to the doctor or the emergency room?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to, like, get to that point.
You don't want to do what?
He's actually insane.
You realize he could,
I don't want to report it and, like, it'd be a big deal.
It already is a big deal. He could kill you.
Okay.
You need to call the police.
So, like, what do I do?
Call the police.
Like, last night I went to get my iPad, like, so he could stop, like, trying to change my passwords and everything, but he has my iPad. He can change, like, everything.
Do you
and
have,
he's in everything. I don't
does
know,
anybody else in your home have a computer where you can... Okay, so are you saying, like, he's got your bank account information?
No, like, he has, like, my Apple information. He has, like, everything, like, well, he does have that too. Like,
so can't you just call your bank
everything.
Can't you call your bank or go to your bank and tell them what's happening to you and change the passwords over there?
Yeah. So you're saying that's what I should do?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, yeah. And the Apple stuff, go to the Apple store. Yeah, I'm sorry, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18.
Yeah.
Talk to your parents. Call the police. Get your parents involved.
They are. But, like, I don't know why I'm, like, protecting him at this point. Like, I'm, like, so, like deluded at this point. Like, I'm, like, delusional. And everyone's telling me, like, to not, like, go be with him, but I just do. I don't know why.
Do you not want to be alive?
I do want to be alive.
Then you need to go to the police. Because that guy is going to unalive you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he should be in jail. It is not going to get better. It's not going to get fixed. You need to go to the police. You need to go to the police.
Okay.
Okay? Go to the police.
Okay.
Yeah. And go to your bank and get control of your money and go to the Apple store and get control of your devices.
Okay, well.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully she's here. She also needs to get checked out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lady in there. She says she's a nurse. If you go to the hospital, maybe go to the hospital and get checked out. They're going to want to know what happened. If she tells them, they can also help her. They have social workers here at the hospital willing to help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm wondering what's going on with her family. Why didn't her family drag her to the doctor? Please like the live. Please share the live. She's living with them. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. All right. Let's see. Restless, did you mean to come up? Nope. Okay. Angela? Hi.
Yes, I just wanted to tell. I think her name was Johanna. I'm not sure, but I just want to let her know I'm a survivor of DV, and it does not get better. I don't care what they tell you. They can promise that a million times. It just gets worse. And he almost unalived me. Like, I quit breathing. He almost unalived me, and he went to prison for a long time for that. And they don't get better, sweetie. You need to get out while you can, because I promise you, it's gonna get worse. And your life matters. So don't listen to his lies. He's gonna beg, plead. I'm so sorry. This will never happen again. I love you. Blah 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 blah. Cry me a fucking river. Pardon my language. That's what's gonna come out of his mouth. And don't believe him, because the next time he gets mad, guess what? He's going to hold that against you and make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, as the one that survived it, please get out while you can. Please. I'm begging you. Tell your friends what's going on. Let people know. Document it. Take pictures of your injuries. Do all of that so you have proof. But thank you for letting me say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joanna, get off the internet. Go to the police station. Go to the cops. Angela, can you mute, please?
Yeah, I can mute.
Thank you.
I can figure out how to do it.
Kristen, go ahead. Uh-oh. What? Kristen? Can you unmute your mic?
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Yeah. No, I just joined in and I was listening to her. She sounds scared to death. And if she's in here, I just want to tell her I was a victim and a survivor of domestic violence for 10 years. And there are resources and help. I was scared to death. I had a little girl at that time, and me and her went into a safe house. In your community, they should have places called safe homes. And you go in, they give you a cell phone, they give you a place to stay. You kind of got to go into hiding for a little bit. They help you they have an attorney in-house. They'll get you a restraining order, but they're called safe houses, a safe home. And I know I'm here in Kansas and they're here everywhere, but just like Angela was saying, he will love bomb you. Get out, get away. And I just thank God every day that I am here alive and I can help women who are actually in the same situation. So I'll be praying for her and everybody else in here.
Thank you for that. One life. One life to live. Can you unmute?
Yes, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm just here to support. I'm new to your life. I've been in here for a while now. I'm just gonna be a supporter. I believe in what you're saying on your platform. You know, there's one other woman, Priscilla, and she tries to tell women the truth about men. Basically, she doesn't want to make men haters, but men do some things, and some women need to stand up and be stronger for themselves and for the generations that's to come.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anybody else in the queue? No. All right. I'm not sure. Is Joanna not going to the police?
She's saying she's scared, and then to tell her parents treat her the same way.
Okay. All right. Thank you all, everybody that came up here. on the panel, I'm going to move on to the next section. It is still open for discussion, okay? I'm just dropping folks down for right now. So if you have anything, you can still request up, and that's okay, like you can. I'm going to change the layout real quick, and then I want to shout out the top viewers in the room. Restless Streamer's number 1, Mandy's number 2, Momo's number 3, Carolina Queen is number 4, and Sonador is number 5. Thank y'all so much. Oh boy, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all, okay, look. I want one of my mods to do something for me, okay? Not Mandy, because Mandy's up here, but I want one of my other mods to go and check out Joanna's page. Somebody check out her page. All right, please do that for me. So I'm going to go check out Joanna's page. All right. So in this next section, oh yeah, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heartbeat and please subscribe. Because what I think is happening right now, I don't know. Anyway, so let's talk about the trauma survivor. Momo, you know what I want to know. All right, you know what I want to know. All right. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Yeah, let's make sure we get her taken care of. Oh. Here's someone real quick. Oh, I guess that was a... Okay. Sorry about that. I thought you wanted to come up. Okay, so let's talk about the trauma survivor. Okay? The trauma survivor has a history of abuse. This is really important. Okay? I just want to let y'all know, too. The trauma survivor could be mixed in with a few different of the other types. Okay? She's got a history of abuse, abandonment, or neglect. Okay? She may normalize dysfunction. She might confuse chaos for love and tolerate mistreatment. Okay? But I want to be clear right now that it does not mean she's stupid. She's not stupid. She's just someone whose empathy has been exploited. That's all. Okay? And I wonder from y'all in the chat, do you think past trauma makes women more vulnerable to manipulation? Yes or no? Does past trauma make women more vulnerable to manipulation? I'm seeing yes, yes, definitely. And some more yeses. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Because if you're used to seeing just ridiculous stuff your whole life, if you're used to seeing abuse, you're used to being abused, then you're not going to really bat an eye at the treatment of these dudes in prison. Because they do a lot of stuff. The love bombing, and then they'll pull away. And then they'll breadcrumb, and they future fake, and all these things that they do to keep a woman hooked. Because they want that woman to feel like she might be missing out on something if he stops talking to her. He isolates her. Like all these things that they do, okay? If she already has abandonment issues, okay, she's gonna get got. Let's see. I was abused as a child and ended up picking men that abused me. Yeah. Let's see. My trauma has made me avoidant and very sensitive to lies. Yeah. And if he's not there, wait, I missed something of Sebastian's. Abandonment is hard because the father teaches her how men are supposed to treat her. Let me see. And if he's not there, she accepts love that isn't actually love. Yeah, that is very true. It's very true. So he'll say stuff like, you know, you're the only one who understands me and don't give up on me like everybody else has. And that'll trigger, like, if she has neglect, abandonment issues, or anything like that, any kind of abuse, trauma, okay, it's going to bring her right back to where she was as like a little girl, or whenever she was being abused, whenever she saw the messed up stuff in her life. It's going to bring her right back there, and she's not going to want anybody else to feel like that. And the really nasty thing is these dudes know this. They know it. Hey, Medusa. Oh, let's see. Caroline says, my trauma made me stronger and now I have more boundaries. That's good. But I'm sorry you went through trauma. Gianna says, men in prison also have, or they're also in survival mode and some have addictions. Yeah. Yeah. You're in here on time. Girl, you're an hour late, Medusa. Oh my goodness. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. Man. Hoping I can give some other ladies hope. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. He only wilds out when he's drinking. Well, whatever he's doing when he's drinking, that's him. That is that man. Okay. I would get out of there. That's who he really is. Alcohol just lowers your inhibitions. Let's see, my brother was in prison. The games they play, some were talking to 20 women at once. Yeah, exactly. Medusa, thanks for the go popular. Drunken words are sober thoughts. Exactly. Time to skedaddle. Yes, Becky. You got to get out of there. You don't want to be in that. Yeah. All right, so let me talk about the top viewers real quick, and then I will, let's see, move on to the last type that is targeted. Okay, Restless Streamer's number 1, Mandy's number 2, Momo's number 3, Carolina Queen is number 4, and Sonador is number 5. Thank you all so much. The last one I want to talk about is the one that a lot of people they just think that's who all the women are, okay? And this is the thrill seeker. Yes, the thrill seeker exists. But she is not the majority of the women that end up involved in these manipulative situations, okay? Who is the thrill seeker, though? She is attracted to danger. She rebels against rules and finds excitement in chaos. Why is she targeted, though? Felons feed her need for adrenaline and rebellion, okay? Again, she's not the majority, all right? She's a minority, okay? Is it possible to attract men like your mom? Yes. Yes, it is, Emerald. Let's see. See, that's the only stereotype I ever learned about growing up. Wow. Yeah, a lot of people think that. So I want to know, and let's just be honest, who in here has found a bad boy attractive? Put a fire emoji in the chat if you've ever found a bad boy attractive. Let's see. Like, who likes the bad boys? Let's see. What if a man is taking care of What if a man is taking care of a woman from prison? I've seen it, but it's extremely rare. Gianna, if a man is taking care of a woman from prison, he's likely doing illegal things. And he's putting that woman in danger. Okay? He's putting her in danger. The only time I've ever heard of it where it's not bad is if he had like some kind of settlement or something and the money is actually coming from legal channels. But typically, yeah, the Cash Apps and the MoneyGrams or whatever, any money moving apps, it'll really mess you up. This is wild. I still can't understand why my live, like why they did this to my live. All right. So let's talk about the truth behind the targeting. Okay. Oh, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. I have a story too. Or I have a story, but I'm too embarrassed to tell. But ladies, listen to her. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want you to be embarrassed. If you ever do feel comfortable enough, because I don't think I recognize your name. But listen, this is a safe space, okay? Safe space in here. I don't allow people to trash my guests, okay? If somebody's trashing a guest, they gotta go, all right? They gotta go 100%, because it's not cool. I've even lost followers. I've blocked my own followers for trashing a guest. All right. Oh, thanks, Becky. You have a story too? Uh-huh. Yeah, y'all don't have to be afraid. I understand that stuff can be kind of scary. We're all strangers and stuff in here. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, there are certain things that I just don't do in my life. When I mentioned before that I was a victim advocate, I try my best, especially when I have guests up here, I try my best to deal with guests, especially like if they're talking about something that was traumatic for them. I understand this is a live and it's public and all that stuff, but I treat it like a one-on-one situation. And again, I get rid of people that are acting like trash. And yeah, and I also don't allow other people to come up and ask you questions without your permission. Like the young lady that was up here before, when Joanna was up here, like 4 people wanted to come up and talk to her. I don't allow that. I don't allow it because that's not how I would run an investigation. I would just talk to the person one-on-one, let them get their feelings out. Most people are not trained in the stuff that I was trained in and don't know how to talk to people like that. And even when they're well-meaning, it could be like very overwhelming, stuff like that. So, yeah, for anybody that's still in the chat that was trying to come up when that young lady was talking, it's not like, I'm not exactly ignoring you. I'm trying to protect the guest, okay? For anybody that doesn't know me. How's it going, Bree?
Hi, thank you so much for your platform. You're extremely talented at what you do, and I really appreciate your work.
Thank you.
Okay, so I personally have found myself in a situation, and kind of like it does feel like a bait and switch, almost. Like we dated for 3 years, met in college, and then after getting married, it was like everything changed. And it's interesting you're talking about Felons because I don't know why it like resonates so well. I would say he has some hardcore like edge in him. He's educated and he hasn't ever done anything bad, but he kind of jokes about that life a little bit. But so I don't know why your message is like resonating so well. So I hope it's okay if I'm like not dating a felon to share. But someone mentioned earlier a comment, and it feels like reaching into a barrel of snakes and just trying to find the nice one. And so I don't know how my marriage is going to go. Like I'm praying about it a lot. It is kind of like, I'm having to learn to not be triggered because it seems like that's what he wants. And so when you talked about like men putting you in positions to like commit crimes and stuff like that, I was really curious. Like, I don't know, like just making sure, I wasn't sure like what types of situations those women are getting into. But I guess ultimately my question is, I don't know what's going to happen with my marriage specifically, but it does feel a lot like there's like no good guys now. And I don't know if it's just like my environment. I am pretty isolated since he joined the military. So I don't know. Do you have any tips for like how to not lose hope in all people, and I don't know.
So you said
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
you're engaged to someone right now?
I'm married.
Oh.
I'm married like 8 years in, but it turned very bad and it's getting kind of worse. So, which is like not funny at all. Sorry for like the chuckle. It's just
No,
unbelievable.
That's fine. It's okay. Some people, yeah, that happens when people are anxious or, whatever. It's normal.
It's embarrassing. Like another girl mentioned, she's like, it's so embarrassing to talk about this stuff, and also it's like embarrassing to go through. And so I get not wanting to leave a situation because, like, for me, if you're just dating, just get out. First red flag. But like being so deep, it like you have your whole life shatters.
Yeah.
Everything you built, and now I'm left a little jaded. Everyone's saying don't wait for people to change once they get like abusive.
No, you do not.
But, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm
but
so
then
sorry.
I'm just jaded, like, yeah, it's okay. But
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Really niche topic. Like, this isn't everybody, right?
No, this is okay. So when I talk about this stuff, I mean, yeah, like a lot of the thing. Okay, like when I first started doing this, I got like a lot of dude trolls coming in because this stuff does apply to the dudes. I mean, like the felons used to be free dudes outside. You know what I mean? And they operate in a lot of the same ways. So there have been women that I've helped that were not even with felons. They just recognize the same patterns. So no, like you belong in here. And I am so sorry. God, like y'all, like, you know what? Okay, some of the people know me. Like when I was in the military, when I was in the Air Force, I was married to another airman and I was abused. I didn't realize that I was in a domestic violence situation until I was out of it, until like years after I was gone, after I finally got the strength to get the hell out of there. You don't have to share your experience, but I will tell you about mine. Okay. Real quick, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. So I started dating this guy back when I was still in the dorms. Okay. He and I were both, I worked on airplanes and he built BOMBS. Okay. And we lived in the same dorm. And we met each other. We worked at nighttime, so we were like the only people up, at the time of day we were. And we started talking, and he was cute. He's a fucking hobbit, whatever. And I'm always gonna say that he's a goddamn hobbit. Anyway, but I thought he was cute then, and he was nice. But I ignored when he said he didn't like my friends. I ignored that. It took me years to realize, like, wait, if I like my friends, I'm friends with them, they're friends with me, but you don't like my friends, then why would you like me? I didn't think about that. So we're together. I meet his family. Everything's cool. We get pregnant. I should have known by the way he proposed that things were going to go weird. My gut said, I don't like this. He proposed laying down, and it sounded like a hypothetical question. He was like, so would you marry me? Like, it sounded like a hypothetical, like he was thinking about stuff. And he got upset, not screaming or anything, but his feelings were hurt when I didn't recognize that he was actually proposing. Piece of shit. Anyway, so I'm like, dude, I don't want to get married because of a baby, and I don't know what I'm going to do. His mom was actually the one that convinced me to get married to him. She called me up and she was like, why don't you want to marry my son? He just wants to take care of you. And I was like, all right. So I married him. And he was great. He took really good care of me. He was at all my appointments except for one where he could not get away. And he actually knew I was pregnant before I did. Hell, anytime I felt bad or sick or something at work, he would I would get a call from him, and he's like, "Are you feeling okay? I'm gonna go over to the shopette. It's like the convenience store on base. I'm gonna go over there and get you some like juice and something, you know." And that, I don't know, he was like really in tune to me. He knew I was in labor before I did. I mean, the dude was great.
Wow.
We got to the hospital. You know, he was right there with me. Everything was normal until the baby was born. And the night our little girl was born, the nurse in the mother and baby unit was trying to show us how to, you know, pull this chair out that converts into a bed, you know, so that he could stay there. And when it came time for bedtime, he couldn't figure it out, and neither could I. But I mean, I'm just sitting there bleeding. I just had a baby. And the nurse's station was just like right outside the door. And instead of going to the nurse's station, he was like, "Well, I'm just going to go home." And I was like, "Do not leave me here with this baby." I don't know anything about babies. I was like, "Just go ask." And he's like, "No, I'll just go home." We lived around the corner from the base hospital. Okay. Like 5 minutes away. But I was like, "Don't do that. Don't leave me." He left. He did say, though, "If you need me, call me and I'll come back." Well, about 2 hours after he left, my baby started screaming. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to do everything. Nothing's working. I'm crying. The baby's crying. I'm calling my husband. No answer. This part of the section short. I called that man for like 10 hours. He didn't show up. He didn't answer the phone at all. No answer. He shows up. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, he was set to go to Korea for a whole year. About, like, after our baby was about 2 months old. Or 3 months old. And we get home, and he turns into like a complete asshole. He's a jackass. Forever. He was talking about my stretch marks. He started calling me fat. I had to lose 10 pounds. I was 10 pounds over the weight I was before I got pregnant. He was calling me fat. All through he cheated on me. He let me know. $800 went missing out of a weekend in Korea. That's a lot of money in Korea. And he told me what he's spending on juicy girls. That dude was a piece of shit. Long story long. Okay. There were so many things. There were so many reasons. He used to tell me he hated me all the time. Hell, he slapped me at a Walmart in front of the cashier for like no reason at all. He never hit me at the house. Ever. That's the only time he ever put his hands on me. I think because we were like the same size and he knew I'd beat his ass. But after years of dealing with his ass, I finally just said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I don't want my daughter growing up seeing her mother sad like this. I got to get out of here for her. And so I did. But yeah, that shit was, it was messed up. And it was embarrassing, being in that kind of situation. But yeah, it doesn't get better. It will not get better. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do that's going to make it better. He's going to have to figure that out on his own, but you don't need to be there. You don't need to put yourself through any more waiting for him. Fuck him. Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah. I resonate with your story so much on so many levels, especially you working on planes. My husband is working on planes, and he's wanting to like sign a 20-year contract to the military. Low key, he's going to be gone next month for like 2.5 weeks, and I'm kind of happy, you know? And part of me is like, here's the deal. We're in a system. It's really bad. Like, well, the system it kind of protects wives a little bit sometimes if you're married long enough. And like, I don't know, like, it's so scary because we did start dating when I was like 18. And so we've been together my whole life. I'm 29 now. And so it's walking away from a lot, but also, you know, him going to Korea, like we literally just got back from Korea. That was the first tour he went on too. The military, someone in the comments said that this happens a lot in the military. That's weird. Like, I mean, your story and my story pretty much, like, they're very, very similar. Outside of the Korean airplanes, like, the bait and switch. Like, they know how to be good people. Like, that's what I'm just, like, I'm sitting here mind boggled. I'm supposed to be working. I can't even, because I'm like, he's not an idiot.
No, he just wants
you're
to
doing
be
this
like
on
that.
purpose.
Yep. He hates you.
It's crazy.
He hates you.
Yeah.
He hates you.
That's, yeah. That's weird.
Yeah.
Why do these men hate us?
I don't know.
Is it by the individual, or is it?
I think it's
monolith?
I think it's individual. I think, well, first, I think it's a general hatred of women in general. Like, okay, in my husband's situation, or my ex-husband's situation, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about him. Put a 1 in the chat. Actually, where are we at with this finger heart goal? Because this actually sucks. I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do, because this story is actually kind of fucked up. But
Sorry.
if we do the no, it's not you. If we do the finger heart goal, I will tell the story, okay, about why 100% I believe my ex-husband is the way he is, okay? But yeah, if we do that finger heart goal, I'm gonna tell that. But I think it's on an individual basis for these guys. I think they start off hating their mothers, but because that's their mom, they're not gonna sit there and put all that on their mom. You know, not all the time. But that hate for their moms, I feel like gets transferred to the ladies in their lives. They're not about to go, you know, scream at their moms. But they might do something, you know, to other women. They might just hate other women. My husband, hell, this is funny. So he went to Korea for a year, was a jerk. I went to Korea for a year later. We only lived under the same roof for 2 years out of our 6-year marriage. And they weren't even 2 consecutive years. But when I went to Korea, I think the last straw for me was like he was going to use my money to move into a new home. And I didn't agree with it because it didn't make any sense for like our daughter's daycare. It was just stupid. And I was like, you're not going to use my money, because we had a joint account. And I was so mad for having a joint account like that. I was so pissed at myself, and I actually got the first shirt involved. I was like, you need to talk to him, please. Like, I know I don't want to be bringing any drama to you, but this dude is about to use my money to do this thing that I don't agree with. You need to tell him about himself, or I'm getting divorced. He was like, no, don't get divorced. Okay. And he talked to my husband about it, and he stopped. He cut that shit out. But I knew then that I was going to leave. And I had talked to my mom, and she was like, do not file for divorce right now. Wait until you get back to the States, because if you file, he's going to pull some bullshit and take your daughter. And I was like, you know what? I trust you on this one. Because at this point, the dude is unpredictable. But please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, that will unlock the story about exactly why I think my husband hates women in his situation. Okay? I will tell that story if we get that finger heart goal completed. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me, and please subscribe. Sabrina, how's it going? Thank you for getting your daily heart me. Y'all. But yeah, these dudes have like their own individual reasons. And in the military, this stuff is so like, it's so common. It's almost uncommon if you don't end up with an abusive husband in the military.
Yeah, that's how it feels.
Yeah.
Or
It's like
seems.
yeah. No, I'm serious. Like, it's very uncommon to have a good husband in there. They already know, like, I mean, they say things like cheating is against the UCMJ. Nobody cares. The people enforcing the UCMJ are out there committing the same offenses. They don't care.
Military men. Is that what you're specifically? We're new to the military. He joined the military without ever telling me. He came home and said, I joined the military. He was an accountant before, in line to be partner at his firm, and in master's degree, and came home and was just like, I joined the military. And then like a few weeks later, he's gone. We're separated for a year, and then I moved to Korea, and now I'm in Washington, away from everybody. So, you know, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you're saying like he hates me. That's kind of what I plugged it into
Yes.
ChatGPT. ChatGPT says that too.
ChatGPT says he hates you. Girl, he hates you. He hates you.
I don't know what to do about it. I try very hard to be like, literally all I can do is pray. That's the only conversation we're allowed to have without it. Like, I'm just like, okay, like we're like going to church is the only like safe place. Like, that's not like us like trapped in my house.
He goes to church?
Well, because I make him.
Oh. I would, you know what?
Because the thing is, this sounds messy, but like sometimes, I don't know, like he's kind of like my worst enemy. And sometimes this happens, not often, but like if you've ever been in a social situation or a workplace where someone may not like you for some whatever reason, jealousy between whatever, who knows, like if he picks up on that from another woman, he like joins them and like brings me down. And so it's kind of scary to go out with him in public now. And so I'm like, well, we can go to church and that's pretty much it. So like he's kind of like, I don't know, my worst enemy, but I love him and we're married and it's crazy.
Do you have children with him?
No.
Thank God. Thank the Lord. Thank God. Do not get pregnant, please. Do not get pregnant.
Really?
Don't get pregnant.
Okay.
If you are not on birth control, you need to get on it now. Get on birth control if you are not already doing. Hell, he's in the military. Y'all got TRICARE. Get yourself. You don't even have to tell him about the appointment. Do not tell him shit. Do not tell him anything. And I'm dead ass serious about this. Do not. Okay? He will. Yes, Sebastian. He will try to trap you. Do not tell him. You need to make yourself an appointment at the Women's Health Clinic. Okay? And you need to get yourself on some birth control that he can't mess with. Miso saying get an IUD. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, you've got to get on birth control like ASAP. That dude, and I'm not the pill, not something he can mess with. Do not get pregnant. You are fortunate right now that you do not have children. You need to get out of there because the way he's behaving. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. I don't want to scare you. Okay? But,
It blacked, it glitched. I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
it glitched. Okay. I'm saying I don't want to scare you. All right? Mm-hmm. But what you're describing, I've seen it. I've seen the end result at my prison. In my state. Okay? The end result in guys that are doing the things that you are describing. When you said he's joining in with women who might be like mean girling on you and he's joining in that, I don't want to scare you. Okay? You need to move seriously. You need to move as if like everything is normal. Okay? You keep everything the same. Don't change anything. Do not tell that man that you are making an appointment to get birth control. There is nothing you can do to fix him. Do you understand? There's nothing you can say that is going to make him change back to the man that he was. He hates you. He will try to baby trap you. Why would he want to have a baby with you if he hates you? Because he hates you. Because men don't look at babies typically. They don't look at having children the same way as women do. Okay? When I hear of a man who likes to humiliate his wife in public or his girlfriend in public, and if he is joining in when other people are trying to humiliate, he's going to hurt you. I've seen the end result.
Like physically?
Yes.
Physically?
Like you might be missing for a little bit and then they'll find you.
Okay.
Not alive. I'm not kidding. I don't want to scare you, but you need to get out of there.
Okay.
That scares me. When you said what you just said, that scared the shit out of me. That dude is not your normal, no, that is not your normal, I'm a piece of shit. That is a guy that will make you disappear, but do a bad job and replace you with somebody else. You've got to get yourself out of there and do not get pregnant. And if you, listen, if you don't listen to anything else I say, and you happen to get pregnant, do not tell that man you're pregnant.
Okay.
I am serious. Okay? Again, I have interviewed hundreds of inmates. Hundreds. We're talking the end result of very nasty situations. I have interviewed hundreds of inmates and done thousands of lie detector tests. And I'm telling you right now, if you get pregnant today, you find out you're pregnant today, do not tell that man you're pregnant. You get rid of that baby. Or just get out of there. If you want to keep the baby, okay, I can't tell anybody what to do. But do not tell that man you're pregnant until you get yourself somewhere safe. But my advice is for you to get on birth control ASAP and do not tell that man that you have made an appointment to Women's Health. There is nothing you can do at this point, and you really need to get out of there because the stuff that you're telling me is alarm bells are ringing in my head from cases of like when I go to do the background information on somebody that I'm about to interview. I'm telling you right now, I don't want you to be scared. I want you to be empowered. You were basically on borrowed time. And that is the kind of guy that will hurt you. Okay? And we're not just talking about, like, you might start hitting. No. This is the kind of guy that'll hurt you.
Okay. My crazy brain right now, because I'm, like, not in a right space, is, this is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I understand I have to leave, and that's so hard on its own, because, like I said, like, I've been with him my whole life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think about babies, that was something we were going to try for, like, next summer. And, like, I want to be a mom, and I'm, like, pushing 30,
You're young. You are young. You are young. There are women having babies in their 40s. Do not fall for that weird trap that society tries to tell women that you are old. You are not old. And you are not too old to have kids. But you need to, like, seriously, you're 29 years old right now. I wish I had a time machine to take me back to 29. Okay? You still have a lot of life to live. Sure, you may have spent all of your adult life with this dude. But this is not a man you want to be tied to. I'm telling you right now. This is not a man you want to be tied to at all. You want to get the hell out of there as fast as you can, as quietly as you can. Like, get all your ducks in a row first. Okay? Get away from that man.
Okay. Do you have any military, like, resources that you know about that, like, someone earlier said that there's safe houses. I forgot what she called them.
Listen, you could probably, the Women's Health Clinic, okay? When you go, because it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different for the military women. They know this stuff is happening. When you go in to make that appointment to Women's Health, you need to tell them when you make that appointment to get on some birth control that you are in a situation. Mm-hmm. Okay? You tell them, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of this.
Because also financially, like, I work from home to follow his business around, like his job. So I'm not, like, making anything really. Like, I could not, my life would have to change a lot.
Listen. They can help you. Yes. I see, like, people are talking about the domestic violence hotline. Yes. However, because she is married to a dude that is active, is he active duty?
Yeah.
She's
Yes.
married to an active duty service member, so things are a little bit different. There's other sorry, my voice.
Yeah.
There are other resources that can help right now. Okay. Do you have a car?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just your car? Y'all don't share a car?
Yeah.
Good.
No, he has his car. I have my car.
Great. You've got your own car. You've got no kids. This is what I would do today because there's time. Okay? You need to make an appointment to Women's Health. Okay? To get on birth control. You need to tell them about your situation, what's going on with you, and you need some resources. They can help you. Okay? They can help you 100%.
Is that where I go? The thing is, personally, I don't even take Advil or Tylenol or anything. I was on birth control for 10 years, but when I was younger, like 14 to older, but there's like health reasons why I don't want to go back on birth control. But if I go to the women's health clinic and I don't know, I don't know. That's the other thing. I'm terrified to have sex with him because he does treat me bad. Like, I feel, and he lies a lot. So I'm like, he could be cheating, you know?
You need to go get yourself tested for
maybe I should just go into,
STIs.
like, an STD test or something.
You should get tested for STIs. And yes, I was just about to mention, like, the copper IUD. There's a non-hormonal IUD. Okay? Yes. So there's no medicine. It's just copper. Okay? You can go get an IUD. Okay. You need to get yourself STI tested. And you need to let them know that you are in an abusive situation. And that you're trying to get out. I would seriously... Well, you said you're in Washington. Yeah, you've got plenty of time today. And I would actually... You know what? Seriously, you should do it before it's lunchtime over there. Okay? Do it before lunchtime. You might actually be able to get in for an appointment like sooner rather than later. You tell them about your situation. They might even be able to get you in a little faster. Okay? Who knows? But seriously. No, they will too do an IUD if she wants kids. Well, no, you know what? I don't know. No, yeah, they will. My daughter was supposed to get an IUD, but she couldn't because she's like they couldn't do it because they couldn't. But yeah, her GYN like physically could not get the IUD, like she couldn't even get the speculum into my baby, to like into my baby is like 22. She couldn't get the speculum in her to like even see if they could do the IUD. Just like, but it wasn't. Yeah, she didn't. California is different. Yeah. Listen, Bree, you need to make that phone call before lunch. Okay, can you do that? You need.
I think. The thing, I'm terrified of birth control, but I will reach out for their military services.
The birth control I'm talking about is
everyone who prays, like,
non-hormonal. Bree, listen. The copper IUD is non-hormonal. It's non-hormonal. Okay? And it's fully reversible. They could take it out. Okay?
But low-key, I kind of, like, this is my crazy brain talking, is, like, I low-key, like, I don't see like, I'm terrified of men now. Like, I'm so scared of this happening again.
Bree, get the IUD. You need to be on birth control. Okay?
Low-key, I kind of want a baby, and then if we split, then I just get to have a baby, and then someone with a job, you know, and then I get to have part of the family.
Bree.
I know it's messed up.
Bree, that's crazy as shit. Bree, do not have a baby with this man.
Okay.
Do not have a baby with this man. That man will use your baby to control you. He will use the baby to control you. He's abusive. He will use the baby to abuse you. Do not do that.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Don't. You can always have a baby. Just because you can, like, what is the copper IUD, you can have it for 10 years, but if you want to pull it out tomorrow, you could put it in today and pull it out next week, and nobody's going to bat an eye. Okay? If you decide at another time that you want to have a baby, you don't have to wait until it's time to, like, the life of the IUD is over. You can take it out whenever you want, but do not get pregnant by this man. Do not get pregnant by this man. He will use the baby to control you. He will hurt the baby to hurt you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. Is that what happened? Like your husband and your baby? Is
No.
that what happened?
Not really. Actually, here's what happened.
Case by case.
Yeah, it is case by case. I'll tell you the truth. Here's what happened. So my husband is using my now grown adult baby to hurt me. But back when I split up from him, he was paying child support. Before, like, as soon as I moved out of the house, he was paying child support. He didn't even need to be told, but he was also brought up with the idea that he should be taking care of his kid. So it just depends. Oh, shoot. It depends on the situation. And now I've messed this up because somebody, Kit Kat, can you mute that person? I tried to and I hit the wrong button and now all my stuff is messed up. Actually, let me do this. Hold on. But my situation, okay, so now what my ex-husband is doing, you can just okay, fine. You can just get the fuck out. I'll block you. Not you. Yeah, got rid of that nasty person. Anyway. And we were co-parenting and all that stuff, whatever. But now, my daughter has an illness. We just discovered she's got like this bone disorder that she's had her whole life, but it's only started manifesting in the last few years, okay? And it sucks. And it causes her like a lot of pain, and it's deforming her bones, and it's fucked up. And she's in college, and it's messed up. But now my ex-husband won't talk to me. It's really weird stuff. Like, he won't talk, like, we can't even talk about our daughter. And that is really painful to me because now my daughter has to, like, wait because she has anxiety. She has, like, the worst anxiety, like, between, like, it's almost like she inherited my bad anxiety with her father's bad anxiety, and it's together, and it's all mixed up in her. And so going through college and then finding out all this bad stuff is happening to her and having to go through, like, golly, like just all the stuff she had to go through, and it was painful. She has to like calm down enough to be able to go through all that information over again with her dad instead of her father and I talking about it, because he won't talk to me, because that's how he can hurt me. Okay, you do not want to stop. It does not stop. It never stops. My daughter just turned 22. It does not stop. You do not want to have a baby with that man. You can have a baby at any time you want to. Okay? If you get a copper IUD, it's non-hormonal. It is not going to mess with you at all. Okay? Totally non-hormonal. And you can take it out whenever you're ready to try for a baby. And also, because it's non-hormonal, it's like you could try for a baby almost immediately. Okay? Hell. I had one. Actually, like after I had my daughter, I got the copper IUD. It wasn't bad. Okay? I mean, it is kind of a bitch to put in. They might change it now because I think I don't know, people were talking about like they might try to like do some numbing on the cervix, because that shit sucks. It sucks to put in and it sucks to take out. But it's not as bad as cramps. You know what I'm saying? It's a pinch and it sucks. But it's definitely not having a baby with a man that hates your guts. Yeah. And also because you don't know if the man is already abusive now, a baby is not going to fix it. A baby is just going to like multiply the problems. Okay? He hates you. Is he going to love the baby? Can you actually love your child if you...
to some whatever his...
No, I want y'all to think about, and I want y'all to answer this also in the chat. Do you believe a man can love the baby if he hates the mother of the baby? Do you think those two things go together? If he hates the child's mother, can he truly love the baby?
My only hope is, like, he loves himself.
He doesn't. What? What does that have to do with you, and what does that have to do with a baby? That's got nothing. If he loves himself, which he doesn't.
The baby would be like half his.
No. That is not how men think of. Hey, Nola. Hey, baby. Men don't think of babies like that. You would think of a baby like that because you're a woman.
Okay.
Men are not socialized to even think of babies like that. They will have babies and abandon them in a heartbeat. They do not care. Hell, the only reason child support exists was because so many men were abandoning babies. It was like turning into this crappy thing for the system. They don't care about children the way we do. Okay? They don't. You are not going to bring that man around. It's not going to change his mind about your relationship. It will make the relationship worse. I promise you that. And these dudes become very unpredictable when a big change like a baby shows up. That actually could speed up. When I told you before that man, and please don't play with this. I don't say this lightly.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm so sorry, y'all. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. I don't want to scare you, but I do not want you to take this lightly at all. When I'm telling you that what you've described from your husband is the kind of stuff that I've seen of the scariest men in the prisons that would try to disappear a woman. Okay?
Yeah.
That sounds like your husband. We just haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
And those are the kinds of men, he doesn't like you. You get pregnant, he doesn't want you. That might actually speed up you disappearing. Him knowing that you're having his baby, that might expedite you being off this planet.
Okay.
Get out of there. Get the IUD, the copper one. Get out of there. Do not tell that man you're going to the doctor. Talk to the women's health clinic and tell them that you need to get up out of there. And if you happen to get pregnant by that man in between the time of your doctor's appointment to get the IUD, then you do not tell that man you're pregnant. Do not. If you value your life, do not tell that man you're pregnant.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm sorry, I do not take this lightly, but I'm...
Horrible. There are little red flags, like, early on. Ladies, don't ignore them.
Yeah.
Just don't ignore the red flags early on, because then you'll be like me, 10 years into a relationship, and everything crumbles, so...
And that's the thing. You're saying 10 years, but I need you, Bree. I need you to also remember this, because you keep saying 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years. That's the kind of stuff that keeps a lot of us stuck. I stayed in my marriage for too long because of the amount of time that I put in. Not realizing that I was still young. I was still young. You are still very young. You have so many years ahead of you, and do not think for a second that you're like old or too old to have a baby. Do not do that. Because you're not. Okay? You are not too old to have a baby. By any means. Okay? But what you really don't want to do is waste any more time in this situation right here where you are miserable. It will not get better. He will not get better. It won't happen. Cut your losses and get up out of there. Protect yourself. Protect your heart. Protect your sanity. You got to get out of there. But call the women's health clinic. Get to that women's health clinic. And do not tell that man, please, for yourself. Do not think for a second that if you tell that man that you are going to go to the women's health clinic to go get on birth control, or you're thinking about going on birth control, if you tell that man that, you're putting yourself at risk. Everything needs to be business as usual. And ask the Women's Health Clinic for resources. They deal with this stuff all the time.
Yeah. Someone in the comments mentioned how, like, I probably knew, like, 2 years in and I, like, ignored it and held on hope. And I think the thing that especially young, hopeful girls need to know is that what bad looks like. I guess I didn't realize what bad looked like. Like, there's those clear things where you say, if you see this, run. Like, that's so helpful. When you paint those specific examples, like, there are things that now I just didn't know what I was looking at then. But, yeah. Just know bad exists. It's not in your head. If it doesn't feel good, it's not okay. And then end the relationship early. Because it's hard. No. But it's terrifying. And, but thank you for helping me to see how scary it actually is.
Mm-hmm. And come back.
Because that's been my problem the whole time, is not ever realizing how dangerous things actually are.
And I'm so sorry to be the one to tell you this, but I've seen the end result. In multiple cases. Okay? Please be careful and come back. Okay? You gonna come back?
Yeah. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great... Stay strong, ladies.
Yeah, you stay strong. Okay? You're gonna be okay.
Thank you.
10 years is nothing. I know it sounds like a lot.
I actually don't know how to go off the line.
I'll get you. I'll take care of it. But yeah, you're still young. You're still young as hell. I wish I could go back. All right. Let's see. I got this, Craig Williams over here talking about stop scaring that girl. How about this? How about I tell women the truth? If the truth is scary, the truth is just scary. I hate it. But you know what? I'd rather tell her what's going on than, like, not say anything and then something bad happens to her. At least I tried. You know what I'm saying? All right. I need to take a break. And I don't know how on this. I have no idea how to do that on here. I haven't figured all my stuff. Crap. Yeah, I don't know how to do anything. I might just leave. Mandy, can you do me a favor? Are you still in here? I mean, I know you're in here, but, like, are you available? Mandy! All right, let me get another mod. Can I get another mod up here? Real quick. I need to take a commercial break. I wish I knew how to, do something in here. Oh, no. Am I modless? Do I have no mods in here? Okay, I'm like, oh, y'all. I gotta go to the little investigator's room. Okay.
You're not modless.
Okay. All right. Oh, real quick, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. My watch went off. All right, well, I guess the tubes of you are going to be weird. Oh, well. Tubes of you are going to be weird.
That's all right. The way you keep liking the live when she is in the little squares, you just tap the little square that says host. No, Melly, I didn't see your comment. I will when I'm done doing this, I will go back and look at it. Y'all, please consider subscribing if you think this message is important. If you want to keep women and children safe, that's what this live is really dedicated to at its core. Whether we're talking about inmates, military men on the street, ultimately we just want to keep women safe from DV, right?
I was actually just looking up a statistic. It said 89.9% of women that were unalived by a man, it was someone they knew. Someone they knew in their personal life. It was not a stranger. Only like 11.1% of the time is it a stranger. This is so serious. If you think this message is important, please consider subscribing. Let's see how many subscribers we are at. It's $9.99 a month. And I know it's hard out there right now. But we're at 35. We need 15 more to get to 50. When we get to 50, we will be doing the sub-only lives. Once we get... Sorry, I'm losing track of my thought. So the thing is about the subscription. I know, like, Christmas is coming up. I know it's hard right now. Personally, like, I skip Starbucks sometimes so I can get to this live. I give up Paramount Plus and Walmart Plus and other subscriptions. I'm about to cancel Audible because I found out a way to get free audiobooks, right? So, like, if there's anything that you can just cut off so you're able to give, we would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not able to give, please don't feel pressured or like we don't want you here. We do want you here. You're contributing by commenting, you're contributing by liking, you're contributing by sharing. We want everyone to be here, but if you are able to give, it's really important. It helps push the live out, and we appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much for that, Kit Kat. All right. I am back. Listen. Oh, thank you so much. Ooh, I got new followers. Thank you so much. Where am I at now? Wow, 77 of y'all think I'm that cool. I really do appreciate y'all. All right. Let's get back into it. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and play this this video. I told y'all I was going to play this. Where this woman is upset with me for some... I don't know why she's mad. I don't know why she's mad at me, but she made a whole video, okay? So I'm about to play it, because what the hell? It's glitchy. Oh, man, can somebody tell me if it's okay right now? Is it better? Or is it all messed up?
It seems okay on our end right now.
Okay.
It's glitchy today, though. I don't know what's going on. After we had that shake-up where, you know, you lost like 100 people, it's been weird.
Yeah. Now I'm down 200. What the hell? It's all good. It's all good. All right. So here's... Well, actually, my visibility is bad.
Male felons don't rebuild anything. They just find new hosts. The system feeds.
Who the hell is this fucking Teletubby? Where did you big Teletubby purple motherfucker come from? You be watching motherfucking Prison Wives. You're his fucking sister, aren't you? Fucking purple ass Teletubby. Who gives a fuck? Let my man stand on my motherfucking head. Let him leech all my body, suck on it. Let him suck it real good. Oh, wait a minute, yes. He says he gonna stand on my head, stand on my shoulders, stand wherever the fuck you want. Put them balls in my mouth, bitch. The fuck? My money. My life. Prison Wives. This is motherfucking purple ass Teletubby. Now my question to you, Barney's black sister. Who the fuck hurt you? Who used you? Somebody inside used you, huh? Yeah, you look like a user. You look like somebody that gets used. You look like a sugar mama. Sorry, not sorry.
Male felons don't rebuild anything. They
Okay.
just find new hosts.
Yeah, no, Pieces of Brie, she was in the middle of her workout. She stopped her workout. So her heart rate was up from her workout. That's why she's breathing like that. She was at the gym. She's sweating. And her heart rate is up, okay? And stopped everything for that. Which, I don't know. Yes. Yeah, that's what my sister said. I sent it to my sister. She was like, wait a minute. She stopped her workout for that? I was like, yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was so strange. I I don't know. You know what? I don't want to insinuate that, but I mean, like, if you see the video, like, it looks like she must have either been on the treadmill running her ass off or on an elliptical or whatever, but she was working out. Like, she was like training for the Olympics, and then just, I don't know. But yeah, that was that's what yeah. So I mean, I did a video. Well, my promotional video for this live was basically to tell her that, like, you know, I'm not her enemy, and she's probably, even on her worst day, she's probably 10 times better than whatever dude she's got saddled to her. You know what I'm saying? She's probably 10 times better on her worst day than that dude is. Oops, I just got rid of my OBS. Get back here, OBS. I hit the wrong button. Y'all, I don't know how to use a computer. Anyway. It was really sad. Oh, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. And it wasn't frightening. It was sad. It was sad. It was sad. Uh-oh. What's going on in here? Hold on a second. Yeah, I think something about what I was saying, like, really made her think about whatever was going on in her household, I think. Yeah, what she was saying was really nasty. I don't know why she had to bring my race into it. I don't know. Like, I don't know what that was all about. But, yeah, they're a troll. No, but that's the thing. She's not a troll. She's not an internet troll. She's got like 50-something thousand followers. She has a platform of her own. I don't know why she decided to attack me for saying that, you know, she deserves better than a felon leeching off of her. Yeah. But I don't even know who she is. I'd never seen her before in my life. Yeah, she has a nice sized platform. She's got a platform that I wish I had, you know. Yeah. It's that horizontal violence. Someone probably sent her my video, maybe. But yeah, I mean, when I saw her and I'm listening, I'm like, I felt bad. I felt bad because I know what those words mean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what the attack means, and it's sad, and she's probably going to be thinking about that later on. Like, yeah, she might have, like, her first instinct could have been to get hype, but then she'll probably be thinking about it later and then be like, I don't know. Let's see. We're talking about the... Yeah, all right, so let's go back into this. Let me talk about the top viewers real quick and shout y'all out before I move on. Because we're already at, 114, dang. I might need to get out of here. Restless Streamers at the #1 spot. Mandy's #2. Carolina Queen's #3. Sonador's #4. And Kit Kat is #5. Yeah, I got to get out of here and watch some more of that, what is that? Prison Brides? Because, like, Emma was in here last night. And I was like, girl, I don't watch that stuff. But I was like, I'll watch your season. I'll watch your season. And so far, I haven't finished episode 1 yet. But, God, I'm already sad. But I'll be watching that when I get out of here. Am I hooked? No. I just said, like, I didn't even finish the first episode yet. I was, like, mostly done with it, but it was, like, late. It was late. And so I was... And then Miso was on Mandy's Live, and I was like, I had to shut all that stuff off. I had to shut all that down. So I could make sure I was paying attention. Hey, Jessica. Man. Let me put this on. This is... Hold on. Where we at? I still can't believe this live visibility thing happened. Damn. They really got me. Miso, if you apologize one more time, I'm going to reach through the phone and shake you. Okay? No, you're supposed to, you know what? How much longer did we stay on? Until like 1:30 Eastern. Yeah, Miso, stop apologizing. You were holding a lot of that stuff in, and that needed to come out. And I'm glad that you felt safe enough to talk about it. Because it sounded like you really needed to talk about it. Man. I know, like I had to shut all that stuff off. You fell asleep after watching the first episode? Your husband was investing Kit Kat? Uh-huh. All right. So let's talk about the truth behind the targeting. All right. And thank y'all. Thank you, anybody that's still in here, that's new. Thank you so much for staying in here. But I want to talk about the truth behind the targeting, okay? It's not just pen pals. Most of these women already know the men, okay? They already know the men from their life, okay? Old friends, high school acquaintances, exes, current girlfriends and wives, stuff like that, okay? Felons often juggle multiple women at once, okay? To maximize money. Okay, money, support, and emotional attention. Okay, so I want to know in the chat, what do you think is more common? Do you think it's more common for felons to target women they already know, or do you think it's more common for them to target strangers? Uh-oh. What do you think is more common for these dudes to target? Yeah, I see one saying women they know. Thank you, Gianna. Hope says women they know. Cynthia says strangers. Kit Kat says women they know. Big Girl says strangers. Women they know, both. Because there's already yep. And that's where it is right there. Yes, Gianna said it before I could even do it. It's actually women they know are targeted more. Okay, yes, they do target like all sorts of women. But it's easier to get stuff out of a woman they already know because there's some kind of attachment. They've known each other in school. It's an old girlfriend or a current wife. So yeah, it's easier to manipulate those women than it is to start from scratch with a complete stranger. Okay. So I also want to talk about, hey, okay, this is the last, like, big section, okay? So, what can be some protective strategies, okay? You gotta watch out for the red flags. The love bombing, the constant request for money, the playing the victim. You know, I'm the only, or no, everybody's left me, no one loves me, everybody's abandoned me but you, all that nonsense, okay? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Hold on. The women they know from the hood are broke and don't have nothing to give most of the time. Well, but here's the thing. It's not all about money. They could also get those women to make contraband drops and stuff. So they'll have women, all sorts of women, but they will use those ladies from the hood. If they don't have it to give, they'll use them for the phone calls, you know, just to talk to or to write to. And they will use them to do illegal things, illegal activity. Kit Kat, she's not saying anything out of turn. Okay? She's not saying anything out of turn. Let's see. Don't let them guilt trip you or pull on your heartstrings so they can ask for money or favors. Exactly. All right. That's really the biggest thing. Okay? Being targeted does not mean you're desperate. It doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean you're weak. It just means you have something of value. Your heart, your resources, your loyalty, and all that stuff is something a manipulative man will want to exploit. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and open this right back up for a discussion if anybody wants to come up. If not, I'm going to get out of here. Anybody have anything? Going once. Going twice. All right. Looks like we're making it an early day. That's cool. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for the 149,000 likes. Thank you for all the shares and the power shares and for keeping the chat going. Thank you for all the gifts. And thank you to all the new followers. We got up to 78 followers. That's awesome. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you to everyone that watched on the Tubes of You. I'm like, where am I looking? I'm looking at the screen instead of my camera. So I appreciate y'all over there. And, oh, look at that. All right. I will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern. Man, I think this thing really messed me up. I don't know what the hell. Purchase products. I didn't do that. All right. Thank y'all so much. I'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern. Have a good afternoon, everyone.